Hello everyone. I trust you're all well. I thought today we would just do a quick demonstration on painting a watercolor tree, but I also want to do a quick demonstration of how to draw with a pen, a quick representation of a tree, just with ink, with a micron pen. So I'm just going to get right into it. What you might want to do first is sort of give yourself an idea of both the size and the composition of your tree with these little wonky circles, leaving a bit of space in between for your branches, because obviously trees are not so full that you can't see through parts of it. So yeah, so something like that gives you an idea of your composition. You fill in your trunk and you can fill in these spaces here with branches. So to make the tree, just make these wonky little curly I don't know what you call these. Just going, back and forth, semicircles, leaving some space in between. Now this is a 01 micron pen from Sakura. I think you can get the idea of just scribbling on. Your image. Just aware of leaving some spaces here between your little blocks of leaves. I like to leave one almost centered to bring my tree trunk up into the leaf area, the branches. And see, this is looking a little too square here, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit. That's better. I hope you're getting the idea here. Now, better to leave a little too much space in between, because you obviously can always come back and fill that in, but you can't erase it if you're not happy. Okay, so that's the basis of my tree. Now, with some wispy lines, I'm going to draw in my tree trunk, and then bring that up into the tree. All right, and then you're going to shade in. Now this is if the light's coming this direction. You're going to shade in your trunk. Just wispy lines, darker on the right. Since the sun's coming this way, it's going to be lighter on the side. And darker on this side. I like to bring a few little, call it what you might, down this way. And basically there you have it. A little bit of ground area with some more loose and wild grass and shrub down here. A little bit darker along the edges here down at the bottom because the tree is going to create some shadowing there. And that's about it. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, now I'm going to do a watercolor tree. I'm going to start off with a size 6 brush. Here I have a mixture of Payne's Gray and Sap Green. More of the Sap Green than the Payne's Gray at this point. And I'm just going to come in and dab in my tree. Now I want to leave space, white space here. We need the white space to draw in our branches. I like to bring the tree down a little bit toward the bottom. Okay, we're going to come in with same mixture with a little bit more of the Payne's Gray to make it a wee bit darker. And just go over this. A bit more. Now the light's coming from here, so this side is going to be darker. All right, now we're going to bring in our trunk. Now let me see. I'm going to use the same mixture, but I'm going to add some raw umber. So it's predominantly brown with a touch of green. And bring our branches in. And then come back, excuse me, and bring in a little bit more of our leaves. To fill in at the bottom here. Bring a little bit of shadowing. And some ground. Some bush and so easy as that. Might bring a little bit of darker area in our trunk. And there we have it. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, hope you enjoyed that. Really appreciate a thumbs up. It would help me a lot. And I'd love to hear where people are from. You know, just put UK, US, Canada, I don't know, Panama, wherever you're from. Yeah, so that's what we've done today, our 2 trees. This I would use more for illustration purposes. Sometimes I do little watercolor wonky houses, whimsical. So I use these types of trees. This is a little closer to a more realistic tree, so I would use that in a more, I don't do realism, but in something that's a little more realistic. So, hope you have a fabulous day and see you again.